Today's urban classrooms pose many challenges for new teachers. Without sufficient preparation and support, a new teacher may experience difficulties which could limit his effectiveness or dampen her motivation. Seeking to address a complex community problem with a multifaceted solution, a unique program was developed and implemented by the College of Education at Cal State Long Beach. Now just a few years in operation, the CSULB program is already making an impact. The CSULB program provides training and places undergraduate students in classrooms early in their academic preparation. The CSULB interns function as tutors for individuals and small groups of children in urban schools. As a community service, the interns provide academic support and encourage personal growth. Long before the interns become student teachers, they become experienced and knowledgeable about the realities of today's classrooms. The CSULB program enables students to make decisions and confront personal concerns in the beginning rather than the end of their academic training.
I feel it's given me a lot of opportunity to be out in the classroom with children and with teachers like no other program. I have enjoyed it. I've had a great experience last semester and this semester with 2 different grades and 2 different schools. It's fulfilling, for me at least. I feel like I'm making a difference with the kids. I love that environment, being with the children in that kind of environment. I've always known that's what I wanted to do, so I'm just attracted to kids, and the learning part of it I like too.
I realized there's a lot more to it than just going in there and having a lesson plan and the way I think a lot of people might think about it before they get into teaching or before they get in or closer to being done with their college career and they learn about it. I don't think that everyone realizes that it's not easy. I always, when I was little, thought a teacher would be so easy. It would be so easy to be a teacher. You know, you just write things on the board and you have spelling tests and you do adding and subtracting, and it's so much harder than that and more challenging than that. And so I think it's made me realize that you can be a good teacher and you can help the kids learn and overcome their problems, but it's not going to be easy, and every child's different.
Allows me to see if I really want to teach, and that was something I was nervous about.
One of the most important aspects of the CSULB program is it provides liberal studies majors with a hands-on experience to increase their knowledge of the cultural and social backgrounds of diverse populations.
Most of them tell me they really love the experience, that they're glad they have the experience, that they like working with the kids. And you know, some beliefs and attitudes have changed too. They didn't know that kids could be so enjoyable to work with. And we have all different ethnicities here. And I think it's a very beneficial experience for students who maybe worked with a majority of another ethnic group to be exposed to all different ethnicities, all different economic backgrounds. And I get the general impression from them that they really like the experience.
I want to treat them as an individual, that they have their own characteristic and they're all different, and yet we could be all united.
Once in the classroom, CSULB students work with specially trained teachers to develop strategies for reaching children at risk. Learning and realizing that teaching is a difficult and demanding job at times, CSULB students gain insights into the complex mix of factors that affect the achievement of today's students.
My first semester, I was assigned to a teacher who had gifted students who were really good readers and didn't need that much help. They would just kind of prove to you how good they were at reading, how they had mastered it. So she sent me across the room to another 3rd grade teacher who had the kids who, quote unquote, couldn't read or were having a lot of trouble with all their studies. And so I ended up working with them more, and they were a handful, but she'd give me these special activities to do. It wouldn't just be reading a book, because a lot of them couldn't even get through the first page of a book. So she'd give me a chalkboard, and I'd write words down. We were working on phonics and stuff, and I'd phrase it in a way of it like it was a game. There'd be 6 of them. Most of them, it was usually all boys, And by the end of the hour or however long I had them, they went from totally rambunctious to like they were trying, they were paying attention, they could pronounce, they were getting the sounds and just little things like that. That was like my first, I guess, little triumph.
This is very new to me, and I never attended elementary school in America. So this program put me in the elementary, which I got acquainted with the setting and the environment. So it's very new to me. And then it's a new experience, and I gain a lot of knowledge from it.
In kindergarten, I pulled about 3 at-risk students aside every day, and we would work on writing our names and writing letters because these students were clearly behind the rest of the class. And I noticed after a semester of doing this that they were indeed improving.
In addition to providing needed assistance and positive role models in urban schools, the CSULB program provides students a chance to view and assess their potential career options.
I'll be able to make an educated decision about if teaching is the right thing for me.
I feel it's extremely helpful to students who are deciding on a career path in education. I wasn't sure if I wanted to actually teach, and I started taking education courses, and one of the requirements for the course was to do the first 40 hours. And I walked in there the first day and realized that I definitely wanted to teach. That was it. My decision was made after being in the classroom. So I think it's helpful to people who are deciding on a career.
The philosophy of the CSULB program is that a college education, community service, and career experience all work together. There is no reason for a division among the three. The combination makes each more enriching, fulfilling, and enlightening.